beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots at the wishes of Barney and Ben. Dolls that will talk and will go for a walk as the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, there's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. It's the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas once more.
Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I hope there's some gentlemen out there. I hope there's some gentlemen still left in this fucking world. I really hope that there's some gentlemen left in this world. This is way too sensual, way too Barry White in this room right now. Let me turn this shit off. Aaron Lane, everybody. If you like that video that you saw as the intro, that is a local artist. That is Aaron Lane covering a classic Christmas song, as you obviously heard. That being said, he's great. He's a very original artist. He writes a lot of his own music. Check that shit out. Aaron Lane. Aaron or double Aaron, whatever he says. Lane, Lane. Check him out on YouTube and all that good shit and Facebook. He's a fantastic friend of the show. Guys, welcome. I myself here, this guy, got COVID. I had COVID. I have another show. It's called Bagpipes to Banjos. And it's I take it pretty seriously, but I do, try to get it a little inebriated to make the interviews different. It's part of my podcast. But I interview artists and musicians mainly. And I had the biggest fucking artist on my show ever, Valor Trucks. If anyone's ever heard the Allman Brothers know the Allman Brothers cover, I can show you right now. I interviewed the son of Butch Trucks, and Butch Trucks is the drummer and founder of the Allman Brothers band. And his name is Valor Trucks, and he's a super talented musician. And I booked him for my show. This is him. So everyone, just to let you know how fucking famous he is. That's him right there. Oh, Jesus. Wikipedia is asking for my money. I can't even full screen. Anyway, this guy is a cover on the Allman Brothers Brother and Sisters album. That's a 3-year-old Valor Trucks. So there you go. I interviewed that guy. He's an amazing, amazing musician. You should check him out. Everyone loves his music. But he's the most humble person I've ever met. But anyway, I couldn't meet him. I booked him and I had COVID, but I was not going to lose that interview. So if you please check that out, Bagpipes to Banjos by me. It's on my YouTube and shit. Valor Trucks, an amazing musician that's literally so smart that his side gig is like engineering. So you've got that going for you. Check that out. But again, I had COVID during the whole thing. Actual full-blown fucking COVID. I got it. And I interviewed the most famous, I guess. I can't say what the best. All my interviewees are good. But yeah, biggest gig I had. I had COVID, had to do it from my bedroom. Virtually sucked, but we figured it out. Anyway, that's my other show. This show is a little different. This show is where I get to tell you, I get to test out my new material and tell you how much I don't like you. And when I say you, it only actually pertains to you if it does, you know what I mean? And the way I roll, I guess, is that at some point it's going to be you. And it's just going to happen. And I don't mean it because I am so game to take shit. I'm wearing a purple shirt. I have a shit mustache. Like, I get all that. Like, come at me, brah. I don't even lift. But at the same time, like, I am perfect and I'm humble about it. And most of the time, but not here. That being said, I'm going to hate you. I do. I pretty much do hate you. And that's what this show's about. That's what the direction I'm going in. Pretty much with my comedy at the most or at the best of times. The podcast is about trying out stuff. You've got to understand, everybody, before I go any further, because I'm never going to say this again. Until the FBI shows up at my door. I'm not going to say this again. The direction I'm going is the same as the last one and the same as the one before that, where I don't care. It's a bit. It's a joke. It's a character. It's stand-up comedy, and it's me trying out material. Thing about Facebook and shit like that is you're not at a comedy club watching me bomb. You're tuning in to maybe see something different, and then you just hate me. Understand that everything I say on this, Mick Motherwell's not even my real name. See what I'm saying? Just let me be and let me go after it. And I finally understood that that's what I'm going to do. And that's what's going to make shit fun. And if I do this podcast and work on my material, again, doesn't always work. Write down what does, write down what doesn't. But that's what I'm doing here. But there's also a lot of realism in what I'm doing. And I do not like you. Like, to be completely fair, I think you suck. But I got a lot of notes tonight. I don't know where to start and how to start randomly. I will start with this. I live in a blue state. I live in Georgia. And I live in a blue state. And it's so fucking funny to tell people that. Look, Georgia hasn't been a blue state in decades. And I'm going to let you know 100% that a few of those motherfuckers that voted blue would never admit it. And they're going to deny it and deny it. So there's some of those people out there that's who I'm trying to hit. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to hit the motherfucker that would never tell his friends he voted Biden because he just couldn't fucking he just hated Trump. But he did. But he can't fucking tell his friends he did. He never, ever will. And he's sitting there with a sour fucking look on his face. I live in a blue state. Craziest fucking insult you can tell anyway. Right now, that's one of the best things. If you meet one of these stupid ass people, like, I'm not saying Republicans or conservatives are stupid. I'm saying there's a lot of fucking dumbasses on every fucking side of the Rubik's Cube. But those people that are just throw that out, especially those old school ones. Throw that whole blue state, or you wouldn't understand because you don't live in a blue state. Those Floridians and shit. You wouldn't understand, man. I live in a blue state. So listen, it is a sly, passive-aggressive, American, patriotic as fuck, which they think they are. Typically, the one you're going to fuck. They think they're so patriotic. You throw that whole fucking, I live in a blue state and I'm proud to be an American. Democracy and all that shit. Capital. They've got nothing. They've got nothing left. They've got nothing fucking left. If you're just as patriotic, is that what I was going to say? Kinda. Let's talk about that in just a second. But if you're just as like, fuck yeah, blue state, first time in decades, I'm so glad the people got out there and voted. What the fuck do they have? Obviously, and this happens every 4 years, blue, red, green, yellow, purple, peanut butter jelly. I don't care what color the fucking ticket is. Every 4 years, there's going to be conspiracy or voter fraud. There's probably going to be voter fraud. 100%. It's happening somewhere. It's happening in Monktown, Wyoming, that you've never fucking heard of. But voter fraud's happening there. And it, for whatever reason, because some old fucking bitch was like, nah, they're not taking my guns away. Or some old bitch was like, nah, they're not going to give everybody guns to kill everybody. So that's what I'm saying. It's happening. It's happening. 100% happening anywhere and everywhere every 4 years. So don't give me that shit, right? So that's not a defense. The defense is 4 years are gone. Trump's away. For 4 years, I heard so many arguments turned into, well, Hillary, or Obama. Okay, fair enough. Well, my defense on that was, they're not there anymore. Like, fuck it. I will never once bring up Trump in an argument. I won't do it. I'll let them have to suck it up, put their balls in their mouth, and not talk about him. It's going to be so much fun. I kind of lost my track, but all I'm saying is I live in a blue state, and that's the way to go. Be patriotic about it and be awesome about it, and the other side of the coin will never have an argument. And if you're American and you vote red and you're patriotic about it and you're awesome about it, then they don't have a fucking argument on the other side. The thing that I want people to understand and want people to do is vote American. Just like I just said, if you're red, if you're blue, that's the dumbest fucking thing I could preface with just be American. How stupid? How stupid are you? How stupid? I want you, Uncle Sam, right? Remember this picture? Well, I'm telling you, you're fucking dumb. If you think you're American and you're like, let's think we're in high school for a minute, right? I'm the new kid in high school, and my name is Moldova. Okay? I'm Moldova. And I don't know anybody, but my buddy's India, right? That's my buddy to take me around school. And my buddy India is like, look, man. And he's telling me, hey, look, I'm trying to adapt socially. I'm in high school. I'm Moldova. And my buddy, he's a smart kid in school, and he's going to take you around and show you your classes and be the nice guy, the ambassador of the high school. His name's India. So I'm Moldova, and I got India. And I just moved to the goddamn world. And India's telling me a lot of stuff socially. And he's telling me how Britain used to be a cunt, and Britain's parents are fucking cunts. But Britain's all right. Like, he's all right. I mean, I fucking hate him. Like, but he ain't bothering me no more. He's talking about how China's like, oh, China's all right. China's pretty cool. Like, China's, hey, watch out for him. He's scrappy. But he talks about America, man. America is this big fucking badass with broad shoulders and a mustache, curly fucking beautiful hair, and he throws fucking football 80 yards. And everybody in the world thinks America is that fucking awesome. You know what I mean? But if you knew that America was retarded, fucking, I just said the R word, and I don't like to say that word. But if you knew America was R-worded, and what America thought was, because it was so torn by his fucking brain on the left side just fighting the right side. I know this is drunk, high, stupid talk, but think about it, man. Everyone thinks that we are that popular quarterback, cool kid. And we can really dilute it to being that stupid, dude. Where a name just sounded cool. Oh, America, he sounds dope. India's telling you, oh man, Russia's cool, China's cool. Oh, you got to meet America. Like that's it. That's kind of funny shit if you think about it. But it's that simplified that people don't get it. We're fighting the fuck out of it. People decided who you were and what they thought about you in June of this year if you were wearing a fucking mask or if you were not wearing a fucking mask. People in this country did what they thought about you. A political statement. I think I got cut off for a minute, but so I'll repeat myself. And sorry for the listeners, but I'm just repeating what I just said. That this, I don't even fucking remember what I said. This country is so concerned and so divided that's correct, that a mask was a political statement. And if I said, you're wearing a mask, you're a pussy, I was one side. And the other side was, if you're not wearing a mask, you're a fucking a treasonous. I don't fucking know, terrorist, I guess is a word for that. It's ridiculous. We are so, everyone on every side says, oh, the media. But they follow it up with, well, the media is liberal. The other side follows up with, well, the media is conservative. Everyone follows it up with, the media fucking sucks. The media. And then they follow it up with, well, it's because the media's on one side. It's because the media's on the other. Are you that fucking stupid? How hard ass do I look chugging White Claw? Pretty fucking hard ass, I think. All right, let's get to my notes and see how far I can go on my notes. Because the political shit lost me on my live listeners. But I did learn a long time ago that it's really tough to listen to shit live on Facebook. I've listened to some really fucking good shit live on Facebook on my phone. And look, the social media thing we can't get into because it's a whole new episode. But I don't care about the live listeners because it's so hard to watch something on your Facebook on your phone. You got to scroll through. That's what you're fucking doing. Again, social media, whole new episode. The scrolling and shit, whole new episode, right? I got a few notes. I don't know where to start, to be completely fair with you. I'll start with this, to be honest. Why is COVID? I typed COVID into a letter or an email today, and I got the red squiggly line under it. And I'm like, I didn't capitalize COVID. And so I went to capitalize it, and they were still like, nah, man, what the fuck are you trying to spell? Bro, it's been a few months. We're all fucking sick and tired of it. We're all going to talk about it. Every fucking one of us. Forever. I fucking had it. Go ahead and fucking make it a word. Look, I understand that I say, I love you, but I spell it L-O-V, I don't know, whatever's fucking next to E on the keyboard, like F, L-O-V-F. And they're like, yeah, cool. You love her. Like, but also get the fucking COVID. If SmackDown's a word, if fucking, I don't know, there's a lot of weird words. People say I lolled now. They don't say I laughed out loud. They just say, hey, I lolled. How? I lolled at that, man. Hey, man, I lolled at that earlier. Are you fucking joking me? There was a movie about fucking, what was it? Emoticons? Is that what they call them? Emojis. Adam Sandler was in it, wasn't he? Hey, hold on. I'm going to look that shit up. Let's add that and check out. Emoji movie. I think that's, the Emoji movie. 2017. There's a movie, by the way, motherfuckers. This is not the one I'm thinking of. This is Mike White, who produced or directed School of Rock with Jack Black. That's a fucking fantastic movie. So I may watch the Emoji movie. Let's see, man. Emoji with Adam Sandler. I'm telling you, I'm thinking of something correct. Sandler. Emoji movie, Adam Sandler. All right. Damn it. Fuck me, dude. I don't. Well, pretty good fucking cast, actually, in this. But no, there's one where they're like, there's like a war with these fucking emojis. Comedy movie war with, what do they call them? Emoticons or something? I'm telling you, there's one out there, man. Maybe it is a fucking emoji movie. All I know is a fucking fight between like human race and emojis, which I'm not like fucking saying that's what's wrong, but I'm saying people saying, hey, I lolled. I literally heard a little fucking, I was going to say a lady, but she's probably fucking 17, 16, 15. So like I heard a girl in Walmart going, OMG, my parents are going to be so mad. Like, why are we talking like that? That's regression. Like we used to say, the rumor has it, we used to say, suck dick, or change tire, or eat food, food hot. Like we used to talk like that. We used to talk in short fucking shitty sentences, right? And now we used to say, oh my God. Now we're saying, OMG. Do you think people fuck? Do you think these fucking 17-year-old, 16-year-old high schools? Hey, look, I was 16. I was in high school. I was fucking. I'm not saying I would fuck a 16-year-old ever. Never. 100% ever. What I'm saying is 16-year-olds fuck other 16-year-olds. Do you think they're saying, OMG? Regression, people. We're watching the fall of the American Empire. I'm telling you, we're watching. This is the new world, right? This is the last land we could research. It was the last bit of land we could find. We've explored it. We get it. We're a ball now. We're out of this world anymore. It's the end of the world, people. The end of the fucking world is, hey, look, my whole life, I've heard about the end of the world, apocalypse, second coming to Christ, whatever. My whole life, I've just been like, hey, if that happens like 10 days after I die, I'm fine with it. Like, I don't care who deals with that after I'm gone. So hopefully that's what happens. That being said, dude, it's fucking there. But the fall of American Empire, again, the fall of the last frontier, space, the final frontier. Because Earth doesn't exist anymore. It's going to happen. Anyway, how do you fucking know where I was going with it? That's the best thing about a podcast when you're getting a little drunk and you're doing it on your own. You can just fucking go crazy. You can just go crazy. Where was I? I'll tell you what. Speaking of it, going a little crazy. Have you ever had a bartender that just gives you like the stiffest drink? But it's on a night that, let's just say, you might be a little short on cash, or you might be a little in the mood to get fucked up, or might be a little depressed. Like, I don't know what I don't know what the reason would be. But what I mean is, like, the bartender gives you like 79% alcohol and 4% mixer. And then nothing else, just an empty part of the glass. And then, like, you're in the mood, like, you're like, fuck yeah, I want to get drunk. And by the way, you're short on cash or whatever it is, or you get a deal, whatever it is. Everything's working out, but it tastes like shit. And you down it, but you can't say anything to that fucking bartender. This is the reason. This is what I'm saying is, if you're interested, if you're in the mood and you want to say something to the bartender, good for you. But if you say something to that bartender, I don't care what financial situation or what mood you're in, if you say something that it's too strong, then guess what's going to happen? She's going to start pouring you shit. So who's been in that situation? And where's anyone been when it was just like, holy fuck, like, you can't tell her it's too strong. But also, like, I don't want to drink this all night. But also, like, I don't want to tell her it's too strong. And I'm going to get a little shitty drinks. And then I'm going to pay $8 for them. Like, what do you do in that situation? That's all I'm trying to ask. Like, it's not fucking easy, in my opinion, to be like, hey, that drink's too strong. Because guess what's going to happen? You're going to get shit drinks the rest of the night at full fucking price. So what do you do in that situation? Anybody? Well, you got fucking Splenda in your purse? Also, I wouldn't mind having a goddamn purse. I mean, I'd be a super faggot for having one. And I would not fucking wear one. I definitely wouldn't fucking carry one. But I'll admit right now, I would fucking love to have a purse. Right? I wish. So here's what I wish. I wish that my job was like a block away from my house. Or like, yeah, I'll tell you what. I wish my job was with a golf cart right at my house. And I would go ahead and buy the best golf cart in the world. And I'd put a fridge in it so I get fucking hammered when I clocked out. But I'd have everything I fucking need. Again, don't remember what I was talking about, but I knew it was a fucking hassle. I'll tell you this. Here's what I'll tell you. Hi, my name is Michael, and I'm an alcoholic. Hello, Michael. That's cool with me. I'm fucking fine with saying that. Here's what I'm not fine with. And I really fucking mean this 100 fucking percent. This is genuine and loyal. AA is dope, and it's helped millions of people, and I appreciate what they're doing, and that's cool, dude. That's White Claw. It's fucking White Claw. Who's White Claw? I understand what Alcoholics Anonymous is and what it does and how amazing it is and what a great program. And I think they probably need more money and people should more do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's good for AA, right? I'll say it loud. I'll say it proud at some points. And my name's Michael and I'm an alcoholic. I know that what classifies some people as an alcoholic, that my fucking blood gets running. I get a body boner when I'm like, oh, I'm drinking tonight. I don't drink every night. I have a good job. I have a good family. I do my thing. Drinking's not a priority. I definitely get happy, really happy when I know I'm drinking or when I know a weekend's coming up when I'm drinking. Like, I totally get it. So I admit it, right? Whatever. What I also say is, and I can have 10 drinks, and I know 10 drinks can kill people. And so, like, I get it. My name's Michael. I'm an alcoholic. Ha ha ha. AA is like, hey, man, here's God. And also, you can never fucking drink again, ever. Ever. I'm going to tell you right now, like, fuck that. Like, if I'm, and I'm not saying this for me as much as I'm saying it for, like, I know me, and I know that there's way worse than me that won't do it because of the same fucking reason. Is like, nah, man, like, hold on, man. You're telling me that I've got, look, I am a Catholic. I took my kid to Europe to get baptized to become a Catholic, okay? I'm fucking Catholic. I understand that shit. But I'll tell you what, AA, your Jesus shit ain't gonna work on me. It's just not. I've been I grew up in a neighborhood in a country in a region where being Catholic, like, I was pretty much, there was no white and black, so it was Catholic Protestant, and I was, Catholic. I was getting not beat, but not me, the Catholics, but I was getting discriminated against and things like that. My people were oppressed. All that being said, like, that's not the issue here, but what the issue is, like, I believe it, I'm proud of it. So what I am telling you is the Jesus shit's not going to work on me at AA because I have a different belief in Jesus. Not Catholicism, just mine. And I also am not going to get any idea that I can never drink again. Ever, ever, ever again. Like, bro, you're telling me that I'm not saying people have not benefited from AA. I totally fucking get that. I totally get it. And it works for people that need it. Just like Narcotics Anonymous and just like that other shit that works. It does work. But what I am saying is that it's extreme as fuck and there should be maybe levels of it, right? Where it's like, hey, man, you can drink with your wife at a wedding. I'm not saying I need it. I'm just saying, like, you can't have a fucking drink after a hard day at work, like a fucking beer or two, or have one fucking night of, like, fun. No, I get those motherfuckers that are, like, wanting to fight and, like, kill people and stab people and fucking murder people. Yeah, stop drinking. Like, you're fucking weird. You're gay. Like, fuck that. But, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you can't have anything? And by the way, your belief in God is what's going to get you there? Are you fucking joking me? I believe in God. I'm 100% do. But I don't believe in fucking AA's version. And I'm so fucking scared of that. Not for the AA, but my fucking depression and my anxiety and my fucking mental health. It's so hard to talk to people because guess what? They're going to throw you on Xanax or throw you in a fucking mental institute. And I don't get it. I just wish people did talk about it so that I could fucking meet those motherfuckers that are like, yeah, dude, let's just talk and hang out and understand we're real together and we can go back to our families and we can meet again in a year. That's awesome. But that's not happening. That's the toughest thing you got. Fuck any psychiatrist. Because if I told them what I go through every day, they'd be fucked. Because guess what? They have not been to the edge. They've just studied people that have been to the edge. And it's fucked, man. And I'm sorry to go that level, but that's what happens. I got some notes that I kind of want to really, really get into, but I also kind of want to save them for another episode at this point. Though I will say this. We'll talk about this for a second and see where we go. First, transgender, male to female transgender. I guess I have to clarify that played in the Argentina Professional Men's Soccer League this week. I'm going to tell you a few things about me. One, super completely fine. 100% perfect for me. That if someone was a guy or born a male, that's how I'm getting. Look, you get it. I'll be offensive. I'm not going to be PC, I mean. Someone was born a guy, turned into a girl, and now wants to be identified as female. I'm fine with it. I will identify that person as her and she and the pronouns they want, and vice versa. I'm fine with that. I am 100% fine and cool with that. What I will tell you, is that now there is a guy that was born woman was born male, and playing in that Argentine soccer league. I think it's awesome for the movement. I think it's really cool for equality and all that and inclusion. Of course it is, right? Right? On paper, of course it is. But also, like, what the fuck? It'd be way more entertaining if all transgender males and females joined women's soccer, because women's soccer sucks. Actually, all women athletics suck. So any transgender, born male to female people or girls that are out there, please try to join your local professional sports league and anything you will, because it will be way, way better than anything I've ever watched as far as female sports go. I cannot wait. If you hear this, if you're transgender and you were born, born male, and you want to play a women's sport, I encourage you to sign up now. We overpay athletes. It's the only reason I'm telling you. It's an easy way in. They get great retirement, and you will be better than anyone in the league. It would be like me, I don't know. It'd be like me joining the fucking most beautiful woman or man contest in the world. Like, it's a shoo-in. I don't know where I'm going. All I'm saying is, can't wait to watch women's sports like 10 years from now. It's going to be amazing. Guys, thanks very much. Check out MickMotherwell.com. Check out Valor Trucks. Check out Aaron Lane. That guy's fucking dope. Check out Colby Word and Whiskey River. They are dope. Check out Josh McGowan, MCG, Big G-O-W-A-N. That motherfucker knows how to play some guitar. And I'll tell you what, check out Ivy Dawn Design. IVYDAWN Design on Facebook. That's a sponsor of the show, and they are killing it this winter, Australia. And they are nailing it. Other than that, what am I thinking? Oh, Jay's in St. Mary's, Georgia, are doing a live art show for the next 20 days or some shit. Check them out. Guys, thanks. MickMotherwell.com, motherfucker.